Are you worried you're not going to get your money back at the end of your tenancy? We'd like to help you do that. We do your inventories and we do your checkouts, and we thought you might like to know what we look for so that you can make sure that everything's clean and perfect as it was when you first moved in. At the front of your inventory there's loads of burble which gives you various overviews and tells you what you're responsible for. It also tells you what will be looked at checkout. It gives an overall description of the cleaning, it gives your meter readings, and then it starts in the inventory itself. Let's just go through the inventory as it runs and see what we look at. As well as dirt and bits, we're also looking for any other stuff that's not on the original inventory. So don't be tempted to very kindly leave a bookshelf behind or something else that you don't want. You must dispose of it. Take it to a charity shop, but don't leave it because you will be charged. Gardens. Any of you that have a garden at the front or back, it will tell you what you're responsible for. We look at the lawns, at the flower beds. Any rubbish in the garden still counts as things left behind. See whether it's your responsibility to mow the lawn or whether you have a gardener. But it still needs to be clear and clean, no cigarette butts, no leftover rubbish, and certainly no recycling that hasn't been collected. First, the door. We check it for fingerprints and for any chips or scuffs. We also look at the frame around the edge, which on the inventory is called the architrave. Next up is the flooring. If it's wooden flooring or if it's vinyl flooring, we look for dirt and dust. We look for tears and rips. We look for scuffs and scratches that weren't on the original. If it's carpet, we look for stains and bits and the need to vacuum it, or the lack of vacuuming. Then we've got walls and skirting boards. Everybody forgets the skirting board. It always gets noticed and you will be charged if it's dirty. Lots of people put things on their walls, and unfortunately they stick them on with all sorts of stuff that shouldn't be put on walls because it doesn't come off. Lots of people use blue tack. Blue tack leaves horrible greasy marks. So people think, oh, I'll use white tack. Well, white tack leaves horrible greasy marks, so don't do it. If you leave greasy marks or anything on the walls, you will be charged. If you put things on the walls with big nails and leave holes, you will be charged. This is a nice clean wall. The next thing we look at are ceilings. They're also on your inventory, and if they have any further marks on them or you've stuck things to them, try and remove the marks and take the things off. After ceilings we go to lighting. Lighting does need to be cleaned, sometimes it's a bit dusty, but the most important thing is that you replace all your light bulbs, because a light bulb might only cost £1, but you will be charged a lot more than £1 because somebody will have to be paid to go and change that light bulb. So make sure that you buy some and you fit them before you leave. Windows and windowsills. This is a dirty windowsill, this is a clean windowsill. Also around window frames, mildew forms quite often. This is usually because you haven't opened the window. So as often as you possibly can, leave the window open a little and let air circulate around the house, because that cures the problem of mildew. Now we're going to look at appliances. And we're going to mainly look at the appliances in the kitchen because that's the room that's got the most. This is a dirty microwave. This is the inside of a dirty microwave. This is a dirty hob. This is a dirty oven. And this is another even dirtier oven. And we always check. And we want them to look like this. Clean, shiny, new. So do your best to get them as clean as you can and you won't be charged. A fridge. Fridges are always a place that should always be kept clean, to be honest, but we like to see them very clean, shiny, and please leave the door slightly ajar so that it doesn't smell. This is another dirty fridge, and this is a clean one. We want you to defrost your freezer too and clean it. So please take all the food out, get rid of it, let it defrost and mop up the water. So this must be done not the day you leave, and then please leave the freezer nice and clean too. We check your washing machine. We look at two places. We look in the drawer and we look at the drum. The drawer can be removed to be washed and the drum can be cleaned. This is a worktop. These need to be clean, wiped down and washed. This is a sink. The sink should be clean, but very often isn't. And in some areas where there's hard water, it does need a bit of a scrub. This is a nice, shiny, clean sink. This is what you're aiming for. Kitchen cupboards. We look inside, not just on the top. So please, when you take your food out, and do take your food out, then please give them a good wipe outside and inside. Thank you. Let's move to the bathroom. This can be another slightly grubby area. This is a shower screen which has got limescale on it. This is classified as dirty. You can get it off. This is a nice, shiny, clean bath. This is what we love to see. This is a dirty sink. This is a clean sink. This is a very dirty toilet. This is a clean toilet. Please leave things as you found them, nice and clean. Finally, we're going to look at furniture. Please make sure you dust your furniture, you take ring marks and stains off, but also if you decorate your furniture with lovely stickers and posters and photographs, take them with you, because that classifies as dirt and you will be charged. So we hope that this little stroll through your inventory will have helped you understand what we classify as dirty, what we classify as clean, and really what your property should look like when you leave, because it should really be ready for the next tenant. If you leave nasty stains and dirty toilets, then you're not being very fair, but also you're going to suffer from it in your pocket. So, clean, shiny and pockets full. Thanks. Good luck. Bye.